Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, hey, I am Liz. So today we're gonna pick a card. If you guys are in no contact with your person, or if you haven't really been hearing from them all that much, I'm gonna kind of dive in and we'll get the deets on what's going on. Okay. All right. So if you guys are new here, hello. If you guys want to book a person with me, the link will be below. If you want to see my other channel, which is more collective readings, that's also going to be below. I do offer emergency readings. My emergency readings do open up on Sunday nights for the most part, okay? And then the other kind of personal readings are, they're listed by date. So if you guys are interested in those, all right? But other than that, let's jump in, okay? We're going to have 3 piles. Uno, dos, tres, okay? We're going to have 3 piles. This is the most random thing. I brought keychains today, okay? So I have a 4-leaf clover on one. Okay, so this will be pile number 1. Okay, so figure out which one you kind of resonate. When you're kind of thinking like, that one, I can't stop looking at that one. That's the one I want you to choose. Okay, so that may resonate with you. Now keep in mind, pick a card, like depending on what your energy is, each pile could be differently. Okay, and some can resonate with, all of you. All right, so this one's got a letter K on it, and it kind of spins. I got this actually in, I think I say Cozumel. Yeah, so it's got Mexico, Cozumel, so that may have some kind of significance for some of you guys. So this will be pile 2. And then we got a little key, maybe to somebody's heart here. I don't know, maybe this pile did like a little lock on a bridge or something like that. But so this will be pile 3. Okay, so we got uno, 1. We got pile 2. Okay. And then we've got pile 3. All right. So take a moment if you need to figure out which one you feel drawn to. And I will place the timestamps below in the pinned comment and description box. All right. So I will see you at whatever pile that you choose. All right. So if you chose pile number 1, this little 4-leaf clover keychain, let's figure out what's kind of going on here. Okay. So I'm going to pick a couple, without looking, just get the random energy. So of course I don't look before you do. All right. So here we go. Let me shuffle this. The number, you could be seeing 222 right now. This could be something about the number 2 could be very significant here. Some of you guys may be having trouble sleeping for this pile here. All right, so let's see. Pile 1. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to look. Hold on. Not looking yet. Let's get 3, I feel like. 3, 2. One popped out for me. And let's get a 3rd one, please. Pile 1. Okay. 3rd one popped out. Okay. I want to get some no contact. These are my own personal deck. Okay, there's 1. 2. And throw another one out for me, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, now look. All right, and did I see, okay, let me do this one too. Let me do 2 of these. These are stuff, these are new. Okay, 1. Push them out, please. Ooh, these are stiff. I don't know if they're gonna throw these. Throw wonders. Maybe the first time I've used this deck. Okay, so we're gonna start with these, and then I'm going to, we'll dive in more, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on first. Okay, what once burned brightly now feels dim. Okay, so I do feel like whoever you guys are dealing with here, this could be a fire sign because I'm seeing that. Some of you guys, this could be like a moon sign. I like to get comfy doing my readings, okay? This could be a moon sign. Your moon could be a fire placement, which would be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But it feels like this, it's almost like a feeling of, like, is this still burning as hot as it once was, right? So let's see what else we got. Okay, why can't you see my heart? Why can't you see my heart? Okay, so it does feel like in this connection that I'm pulling on right now, if you chose this pile, it does feel as though one of you is very much a deep feeler here. I'm worthy of the love I seek. Okay, so there seems to be this connection here of kind of unworthiness, right? So I feel like with this connection, it feels like you're really kind of concerned that it's kind of over, that it's done, it's donezo, right? I don't feel like it is. Let me see what my no contact ones say. Reach out to you. Okay, well, that explains. Reach out to you. Okay, so this person reach out to you. Moving on, and let's just be friends. Okay, so I feel like with this connection here, this is an energy here where you feel like this person pulled away, right? Because they haven't been reaching out. Maybe one of you guys, the comments are like, oh, they're not reaching out, so, But here's the thing. It's like, as a reader, I can see that the 5D, if the 5D is almost there and like the 3D, it just hasn't caught up. Like, my thing is like, why are you giving up? Okay. So if you feel like the 5D is there, if you want to give up, that's on you. Okay. If you're manifesting, but the thing about manifesting is aligning with the energy, right? Whether you journal, whether you just daydream, like I know a lot of my Virgos, they're overanalyzers. So that's the best way that they manifest, is just by overanalyzing, overthinking the situation to like death, that it like literally manifests. I do feel like some of you guys may read. I don't know if anybody's read The Alchemist. I'm reading that right now, but I love that book. But it's about following your dreams. So I feel like there's something here where this person may have made you kind of see your dreams or push you. There's something here about dreams. Maybe you guys push each other to kind of work on your dreams, or maybe highlighted something like that. But I feel like this person, you're feeling like you're being friend zoned. Okay, it doesn't feel that way. I'm not getting that energy. I'm gonna dive in more. But it does feel like one of you is like, why aren't you seeing how much I love you? There's like all this energy of like love. Like one of you is definitely in this connection, sending it out. It feels like you watching me, right? It feels like maybe a bowl or dishes, maybe cooking could be significant. Specifically, I don't know, soup. That's kind of random. Let's see what the letters are. Okay, it says, you are a masterpiece. Okay, that's cute. Sunflowers may be significant. And the truth. The truth hurts, but I would kill for you. You do know that, don't you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This person, I feel like a lot of you guys are contradicting the 3D and the 5D. And I feel like that's a lot of times when we have the hot and cold energy, like people are like, why are they reach out? And then they don't. Because energetically, when we think like they love me and then they don't, oh, they're not, because we fixate on what's not in front of us, right? And not what everything in front of us is showing us is really reality, right? So y'all, my manifestors, y'all know a lot of you guys are manifestors that are drawn to me, but it feels almost like if you keep thinking the absolute worst, this person's probably going to project that, right? When you think that somebody hates you, like they usually do, right? Does that mean that like if you start thinking that, and if you change your mind of like, oh my God, they're so in love with me, they like me, oh my God, right? Even if it's just a friend, usually they start to like you more, right? My biggest example I love to use all the time, those that are following my Blue Moon Intuition channel, I always say like, if you wake up in the morning and you say that today's gonna be an absolute fucking shit day, like it usually is. You usually align with everything being shitty and it just goes downhill, right? But if you say that today is going to be amazing and you're like, hell yeah, today is fucking amazing, right? And it usually, you guys align with things that usually work out for you, right? So I do feel like there's something here along that, where I feel like you have this energy of you being hot and cold, and they're into me, they're not into me, they're into me, they're not into me. So kind of choose which one you want. Do you want this person or not? And like continue to do this, because I feel like the 5D is kind of like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Because you're kind of a little inconsistent with your energy here, okay? Let me see what this person would say to you, and I want to pull on their energy directly. What would this person say to you? Pile one. Do you still think about me? That's what I'm saying. Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. Both of you, you guys are mirroring each other here, okay? I dream about you constantly. Yeah, there's definitely something here about dreams. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. Remember I was talking about 3D and 5D, so that makes sense. I do feel like this person here, it's like the universe doesn't know whether you want this person or not, because I feel like one day you're kind of like, I want them, and the next day they're like, oh, they're not going to show up, they don't want me, oh my God. But here's the thing, it's like, I feel like once you start thinking better about yourself, things are going to start shifting forward here, okay? All right, so let me start pulling on this person's energy directly, okay? All right, so let's see what the situation is. So I'm going to pull on you first, and then I'm going to pull on them, so you know for sure that this is your reading, okay? All right, so let's see. How do you see them? Show me the situation, please. The 8 of Cups. You constantly think this person's pulling away from you. You see this person's like back is turned to you because the 3D and 5D are not matching up, but yet you feel their energy so intensely in the 5D. How do you see them? Person could drive a truck. I'm hearing a truck outside right now. The 2 of Cups. You are in love with them. That's the thing. I'm gonna need y'all to simmer down here. Choose what you want, 3D and 5D, because you're confusing the fuck out of the universe. I'm being real with you, okay? So whether you are a manifestor or not, right? It's about kind of when you start thinking more positively in life, doesn't everything kind of fall into place? When you start thinking more positively, just about it. But if you think absolute shit, your life kind of feels off, right? So even if you manifest or not, just start thinking more positively about this connection. I think you'll see more movement here, okay? So the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups here, I feel like this is like, we were talking about the 3D and this is the 5D. You're like, I know this person loves me, but it's so contradictory. All these tarot readings are saying that they're going to coming back, but they're not, right? But it's because your energy is giving off this inconsistent energy. So you're like, oh, they're coming back. Oh, they're not coming back. So like align with one and stick to it. I like to talk about recently, you know how like, depending on how old you are, VHSs or CDs, you kind of skip. You can kind of skip chapters, right? Start saying we're skipping the good part. Fuck the bullshit, you're skipping the good part, okay? You're now in the 3D aspect of what you want in this connection here. And you're skipping it. Just be like, fuck the bullshit, we're skipping to the good part, okay? And just start thinking about living in it. That might help some of y'all the way that you think, okay? All right, so how do you feel about this person? The World. This person, you're like, again, this card can be taken 2 days. You're like, or 2 days. Okay, maybe there's something here about 2 days. Maybe you guys may hear from this person in 2 days. But the World card is telling me that, what would that be? When am I recording this? On Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Saturday, I guess. But again, all of my readings are timeless on any channel. They're all timeless, okay? So it doesn't matter when you come across it, just as it resonates for you. So with this World card, it's kind of like, yeah, you make me feel on top of the world. But then it's like, ugh. At the same time, is this over? Again, your mind seems to be going back and forth. What do you want with them? You want them to start giving. So this could also be a pile where you guys tend to, saying that you're wanting this person to start giving, to start taking action, right? So you may be the one that feels like they're always taking action. You may be the one that's initiating most of the time, whether you're masculine or feminine. I'm just reading energies here. But you are wanting this person to start giving to it, start showing up, start showing you the action, right? But it's hard if you're kind of like, universe, they're showing up, universe, they're not showing up, right? There's that kind of energy here. Okay, so let me see how they see you. Let's see how they really see you. Some of you guys may be getting, I don't know if you heard that outside, but do you get like the squeaking or the loud pitch in your ears here? So that's something, a message. I'm gonna say you're hearing a message from your guides here. Okay, some of you guys may be getting that. How do they see you? Okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords, and there's something here that's trying to fix itself. The Death card, yeah, there's something that's trying to fix it. 6 of Pentacles. So I do feel like for some of you guys, the universe is kind of trying to fix this self-sabotage energy for some of you guys, where it feels as though you're constantly thinking the worst scenario here. This could be about life. Like, again, there's something here about, you need to align good and bad, because I feel like you're contradicting yourself and you're kind of confusing things. Start thinking more positively about yourself and just do it for a week and just see what happens. It's free 99, free 99. Just start seeing what happens here, okay? Because I think the universe is trying to get you to stop thinking this negative bullshit, okay? If you're thinking negatively about this person, try only thinking positive. You start thinking like, oh, they're obviously not, right? Don't do that. Be like, oh my God, I know they're always thinking about me, but only think positive thoughts. Just try to replace it with positive thoughts for the next week and just kind of see what happens here, okay? All right, so let's see how they really feel about you. How they really feel about you that you're not seeing. 9 of Cups. See, I told you they want to see your ass. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, I see rats in this card. So maybe some of you guys may be thinking that there's other people that are playing a part. You're like, oh, that's why they're not coming forward. That's why. Kind of giving the benefit of the doubt. But try to, remember, we're jumping chapters. We're skipping to the good part, okay? So try to eliminate those and be like, well, if you're skipping the good part, all that bullshit, you don't have to worry about it, right? Because you're skipping. You're already living in the end. Okay, so let's see what this person wants with you. Page of Swords. This person wants a passionate new beginning with you. Okay, so let's see what the advice is for you guys here. What's the advice here for you guys? 9 of Pentacles. Know your worth, guys. Be in that confident energy. Like, if you're like, oh, they don't want me. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you start thinking they don't want me, you start saying, I want you to erase it and be like, Liz told me to say, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Okay? Here, yeah. Boss up on that energy, guys. Boss up on that energy. Especially if this person can have an Aries moon. You could have an Aries moon. Advice? Queen of Pentacles. Ground your ass. Ground your ass. Okay. I don't know if you guys are members on my Blue Moon Intuition channel, but this seemed kind of similar to that kind of energy. But if you are not going outside at all, that could definitely help you as well. So she's kind of here. Cherry blossom tree looks could be significant, as well as the peacock. I do feel like if you guys start spending more time outside, it'll actually open up your heart chakra. I'm starting to see a lot of green. So start spending time outside. If you're feeling off, go outside. And I feel like that'll definitely help you here. Okay, so start aligning the 3D and the 5D here, and I think that you'll see movement here. All right, so that is pile 1. If you guys want to book a reading with me, bluemoonandtwitch.com, I'll put that below. Otherwise, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. All right, love you guys, long time. Bye. All right, so if you guys picked pile 2, little spinny object. All right, this person could have Gemini in their chart. I feel like this is kind of like energy where you kind of can't grab it, right? But let's see kind of where we are going. I kind of want to use a different deck for y'all here. I just got this deck here, so let's see where it takes us. All right. It's Mystic Martians Oracle. Let's see where this is going. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull for y'all first. I like to pull first, and then I like to turn the cards over. Okay, so give me pile 2's energy, please. Pile 2. Throw them, please. Okay. I'm not going to look. Not going to look. Not going to look. Okay. Throw the third one, please. Third one here. I feel like me wanting to use this deck is kind of telling me that there's something here where you guys maybe feel like outsiders a little bit. Like it's hard for people to kind of understand you guys here. There's something here about that because it's like an alien deck here. I don't think this is the case. Like maybe some of you guys are actually like very interested in like extraterrestrial or thinking outside the box. Some of you guys could definitely have Aquarius in your chart here. This kind of gives me Aquarius moon vibes. You don't have to, but it's just kind of telling me that you guys definitely think outside the box when it comes to connections here. Maybe you feel like people don't quite understand you, okay? This connection, I feel like is kind of out of this world too, out of this world. Oh shit, I forgot to do the terms for pile 1. I'm gonna figure my terms for you guys. All right, so let's see. What would the letters be? This one's stiff. I can't get these to jump for me. What would this person say to you here? What does this person say to you? Over the middle. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. And we'll do heartstrings or the deck. Yeah, okay. There's definitely something about being different here. Feeling like maybe there's a disconnect. Now, you guys don't have to be specifically in no contact. I feel like for some of you guys, you've gotten more contact maybe than pile 1. Okay, I'm kind of getting that energy here. Mexico, something about that could be significant. Oh, it says Cancun. I don't know why I said Cozumel in the beginning. So, it says Cancun on the keychain. So Cancun may be significant for you guys here. Okay. Let me pull 3 of these here. Like I did for pile 1. Oops. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. 2. Last one, jump please. What do I need to see for pile 2? I'm noticing, I'm looking at the other key. W or T could also resonate here. Okay, all right. Let me go with no contact first too. Okay, that one. Okay. All right, let's jump in. Let's see what it is. Okay, so let's start with the Martian stack here, okay? All right, so Alpha Draconians, okay? Corrupt, unethical, and cults. Okay, so I do feel like with this card coming out, like I said, there's something very, very different about your connection. There may be something where this person feels like to be with you, or there's something here very different about the two of you that may have come through like religious beliefs, or this person's kind of like, why are you so out of this world? It does feel like you guys are a little bit different here. Okay, gray, short, yeah. See the picture of the aliens here? It says misunderstood and shy. So this pile definitely, there's a connection here, predator, survival. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of connection coming through here where it feels like maybe one or both of you are very much outside the box. Like I said, you are definitely somebody that feels like you have to almost protect what's different. Maybe you have felt misjudged a lot when it comes to being who you are, right? Maybe you have trouble like being authentically you, if you want to say that, right? Maybe you feel like your family hasn't really understood you, or your friends. It feels like you kind of have a lone wolf kind of energy, maybe like the black sheep in the family, which isn't bad. And I feel like you're learning to kind of get a hold of that energy and being like, it's cool. It's okay if I'm like that here. Okay, that really wanted to show up. So let me see what the unsent letters are from your person that's showing up here. Okay, it says, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna read the card to you. It says, for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship, I know I hurt you and I wanted to be better. Okay, it says, I miss you. Okay, just because we don't talk anymore doesn't mean I don't think about you constantly. I think of you when I brush my teeth in the morning. Okay, that's random. I'll be on my way to work and wish I was talking to you. Aw, you guys, I feel this in my heart chest. Some of you guys may feel this person in your heart chakra sometimes. Pretty things remind me of you. That's so sweet. For some reason, sunsets, parks, flowers, the sky. You're not any less beautiful or amazing just because I'm not there to tell you that you are. This person's so sweet, y'all. Nothing I've told you has changed, so I hope you're feeling all right. You hurt me and I hurt you and we're apart, but I love you all the same. That is why I can't let you go. But everything about you was a gift, and this hurt is too. I hope you're having a good day today. So great. It says, I'm hooked. Okay, so this person has not moved on from me. If you're like, oh my God, I know, this person has not moved on from you, okay? It says, I hope I make you as happy as you make me. Let me down sooner rather than later. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys, if you have not gotten contact from this person, this feels like an energy where you're about to, okay? Or some of you guys may actually already be in connection with this person. Maybe the conversations, the communication isn't quite where you want it to be, but I feel like there's a pause in it because you're thinking, I feel like you're wanting this to move faster than it is. Let me see. You are perfect to me, flaws and all. You guys, with you, I feel protected and cherished. Okay. And your love pushes me to oh my God, this person is so like head over heels in love with you. Okay. It's like this person's ready to kind of like come in and defend this energy. If they haven't reached out, I would be wildly shocked. If you guys are not connecting here. It says they want to kiss you and they pulled back because it was moving too fast. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of what happened in the beginning. Like if this is somebody that you're connecting with, I want to say live in the moment with this person versus trying to rush it, okay? Because I feel like this person's energy is all there. They want this with you, but try to kind of live in the moment, right? So like I'm kind of seeing this, like when you're climbing a mountain, if anybody hikes at all, some of you guys hiking may be involved, or maybe a picture of hiking or something like that. But it feels almost like skulls could also be significant. There's skulls here, okay? Airplanes, this person could be at a distance, but it feels like with this person here, like, I don't know about y'all, but I love to hike. I'm a military vet, but I love hiking because it feels like I can turn off my brain, right? I don't have to think about nothing except just on the path, right? Just get my ass there and that's it. Nothing. Brain, off switch, right? I love that. I love things where I can have my off switch. So maybe you guys have that too, where there's things that you can just like turn the switch off, right? There's something random nobody knows about me. Like in high school, I was on the yearbook staff and I used to like develop like all the, used to work in the dark room. So there's something here about you. So I would develop like the actual pictures like in the dark room with like the enlarger. So some of you guys may have done that for me to bring that up. But it does feel as though there's something here about you where there's maybe a certain space or there's maybe a certain place that you guys go to. But it's like you have to there's something here about you needing to be alone. Maybe you're somebody that has to kind of go within and like recharge. There's something here about you. Maybe you kind of ingest, you take in a lot of energies here whenever you're around people. Maybe this person's energy, you may feel this person even when you're apart. Okay. Let me see what this person would say to you. I'm trying to figure out what the deck I want to use. Okay. What would this person say to you? Other than that one that flew out. What does this person say to you? Give me another one. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. But that made me respect you even more. Okay, so if you kind of rejected this person at some point, I feel like that made this person respect you more. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. Exactly. This person, I'm saying, if you have not heard from this person, I'd be wildly shocked. I think that you guys are in this energy here. This is a little different than pile one, because if you're seeing this, I feel like this is almost like the step after pile one. If you watch pile one, it's almost like you're transitioning to this energy here. I just saw 555. So a lot of you guys have done the work and you think positively about this connection. That's why you're probably going to see movement if you haven't yet. So you're probably thinking, okay, K. Maybe you've gotten like a text with the letter K on it here. Maybe you have that here, but it feels almost like there's something here where they definitely want to kiss you. Okay, somebody's name could start with a K for sure. But yeah, it moved really fast in the beginning, and I feel like now you're in this energy here where you're more grounded. Maybe your heart chakra was closed off when you guys met, or theirs was, and it feels almost like beforehand, there definitely seems to have been time between the two of you. Okay, let me see how you're seeing this connection. Let me see how you're seeing this connection here. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you guys, I can't show all the cards here. These are kind of a spicy deck. This is the 5 of Wands. So I feel like for some of you guys, you felt like maybe there was a third party or just another priority over you, and maybe that's why it didn't work in the beforehand. And I feel like maybe for some of you guys, the way that you view this connection, I don't pull on toxic energy. I just saw 444, so some of you guys may be seeing that. But I don't pull on toxic energy. So if you felt like there was another situation or somebody else like taking this person's time or priority, I think that you guys were walked away from that and you're like, I'm not dealing with that kind of energy here. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Water. Okay, so she's naked. I can't show that one either. So I feel like this person does have the ability to kind of put you into your feelings, but I think that you guys are like, great, I'm in my feelings, but you're learning to see that whatever action happens, you can have a certain reaction. You can choose to react in a different way. You can choose to like, let's say example, blow up, or you can be like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna let it like roll off my back, like water off the duck's back, right? And I feel like you have the ability, you definitely are somebody that is a very deep feeler here, okay? Now, if you're masculine watching me, I feel like you're definitely in your masculine energy, and your counterpart, or the person you're connecting with, this could be a counterpart reading, they have the ability to get you all in your feels here for sure. And the King of Water. I just got a King and Queen of Water. Yes, I did. Yeah, you guys see this person as your counterpart. That's so crazy. The King and Queen of... Yeah, you see this person as your counterpart. Some of you guys could be twin flames, but you see this as somebody where we're supposed to be together, right? Let me see their energy for this. How do they see the connection? The Fool. This person's ready to jump in. Like, they're in freaking serious awe of you. This person's ready to jump in with you. I'm telling you. And here's the Ace of Wands. Or Ace of Swords, excuse me, air. So that's Ace of Swords here. And then I've got the Ace of Water. That's the Ace of Cups. You guys, this person, if they have not heard from this person, keep doing what the hell you're doing here, because it's working. You're bringing this person in here. So don't backtrack and be like, oh, they don't want me anymore. Because I feel like you're so grounded here that you are bringing, you're leveling up. Maybe you're glowing more. Like, I always say that, like, the best example to show that you're glowing is like people, you're walking around and people are like, hey, you don't even know them, hey, people want to tell you the whole life story, right? You know when you're vibing higher is like when everybody and their dog wants to say hi to you everywhere you go, right? And you don't even know them. So I do feel like there's something here about the intimacy too, okay, being really good. But I feel like this person, how do they truly feel about you? This person's all about you, baby, all about you. 5 of Water. Okay, so you definitely put this person in their feelings, okay? And I feel like they were trying to hide, hide it, but fight it beforehand. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups just came out again. So yeah, this person's done fighting their feelings for you, okay? So, and then we got the 9 of Water. This person knows that you are their happy. So keep doing whatever you're doing, because you are like magnetically pulling this person in, all right? So this is your reading for pile number 2. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I love you guys a long time. Another pile may resonate for you. Remember, whatever energy you're in, you can always end up picking a different pile. So whatever it is, whenever you pick it, all right? So thank you so much. And leave a comment and let me know if it resonated, all right? Love you guys. Take care. All right, it's pile number 3. We get the little key. So I feel like this is somebody here. There could be the beach, could be very significant. I grabbed 2 different decks for y'all. I wanted to switch it up for y'all for some reason. So it looks like there's gonna be like a switch up in this connection here, okay? Yeah, I grabbed 2 different decks for you guys. All right, so let's see what's kind of going on here. All right, that's why I like this channel, because it feels like it's just, I can be myself and just like, you know, be different. All right, so let me get a couple of the ones, my new decks. I really like these. I got a lot of new decks here for this channel, so I'm pretty excited about using some of these. Okay, so because I like to help you guys out, I like to switch things up. I got a Gemini Venus, so I can switch it up. All right, so let's see. As always, I'm not gonna look until after I pull. Okay, don't look. All right. Okay, no looking. Okay, that's 3 for that one. Okay, there's no contact deck. Okay, I feel like you're like a greeter, you know, because I want to be like, so how's your day? I want to say, so you may be that person that like walks in the room and you're kind of like, yay, like you give a damn about people. I like your energy. This pile, I really like your energy. You feel like you're peppy or bubbly a little bit here. Maybe you're somebody that like lists the vibe in every room. You could definitely be like a fire sign, or it's just like your energy is so, it's so magnetic. I feel like you guys are definitely a magnetic energy. Now remember, you can always pick a different pile during a different time, just depending on your energy here. Okay. All right. So send 3 of these out, please. Throw 3 of these, please, for me. We might not throw them here. Okay. It looks like you, ooh, okay, maybe the one that's on top. 1, 2. Give me 3. So many guys could be seeing 3 through 3. There we go. All right, so, and then we'll see, what's the letters? I like these. These are kind of romantic a little bit. These are too stiff. I don't throw them. Color black could be significant. Maybe you wear a lot of black, or maybe this person does. Could be somebody's favorite color here. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Some of you guys may really like to sing for me to do that. All right, so let's get started, shall we? Okay. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. You might know that song. Tell me what your heart needs. Okay, so I feel like there's something here about the communication that really needs to be said here, okay? It looks at, look at these birds. It's like they're on 2 different sides of the river, right? So I feel like there's something here where the communication has been off. Maybe one of you, it's almost like, it kind of reminds me of like my parents, right? I love them so much, but it's almost like they speak different languages. And sometimes when I'm around them, I have to like translate what they're saying here. Like my stepdad will say something and then my mom will say something and they're like, what? But it's like, I look at them and I'm like, y'all are saying the exact same thing, but like a different way. And they're like, oh, like they just don't think outside the box. So I feel like some kind of communication like might be like that. Some of you guys may be like a mediator of some sort for your family, where it feels like people kind of come to you to kind of vent. But there's something here about the communication where it's almost like you can say the same thing, but like not see it as the same thing here. Okay. Your love brings warmth I never knew I needed. Okay. Excuse me. So the communicate, I'm burping. So, this tells me that communication has been blocked between the 2 of you. I feel like, you know, that both of you like make each other's day brighter. Maybe coffee could be significant, or drinking coffee here together, color red and yellow here. Let's see. I'm choosing healing over hurt. Okay. So I feel like in this connection here, again, you don't have to be specifically in no contact. Some of you guys, it does feel as though this person could have walked away because maybe hurt feelings, or one of you, it's like they chose not to do the healing work, right? But it does feel as though this person is now choosing to do the work, choosing to see life differently. Maybe they had tunnel vision. Maybe they said something about that. Let me see. That's interesting. I know I shouldn't. Okay. This card says, I know I shouldn't. The idea of you with someone else makes me sick. Of course it does. The idea of you being better for a person who's not me makes my heart pound. The thought of you loving someone else makes my stomach turn. Okay, so I feel like for some of you guys, this person has the key to your heart here, okay? Or vice versa. But WT could actually be significant. The letters W or T says, I asked for signs. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be seeing their birthdays. You could be seeing letters. You could be seeing numbers that just remind you of this person. This could be like like when I see like so random, when I see like a peacock or a flamingo or something that's like my twin flame, right? I'm like, now they're thinking about me, you know. And my guides will actually send me songs that remind me of certain people. That's how I connect. I'm like, oh, they're thinking about me, or I'm about to hear from them, right? So some of you guys may be clairaudient here for me to mention that. The answer I still can't give to you. Okay, so it feels like for a lot of you guys, maybe you've been waiting for this for a little bit. It feels like a waiting kind of energy a little bit. I still care about you, don't want to be hurt, and I don't want to be hurt by you like that anymore. Okay, so this person looks like they kind of have pulled back their energy because for whatever you guys have been through, they definitely, there's an energy of like two people kind of like on the river, like these birds, right? Where it's something that was communicated, even something that really wasn't communicated. It's like you guys are in two different it's like almost like you're in the same book, but not the same page is what I want to say here. Okay. So it feels like this person definitely could have, something about nighttime is significant. Maybe something that was night, because look how dark all these cards are. They're not like that in the rest of the deck. They're very, very dark. So something at nighttime could have been very significant. I feel like this person was your wish. I'm seeing a dandelion. I don't know if some of you guys are like, you know, you blow in the dandelion, and all that stuff goes everywhere. The dandelion seeds. But there's something here. Maybe a cross is significant. Maybe some of you guys wear a cross necklace. Okay. It says, my finances suck and they're working on their money. Okay. They can't live without you. Okay. And they're on their way to you. Cody Johnson. So I do feel as though there's an energy here where they want to give you an answer. It's like they still haven't been able to move towards you the way that you're wanting here. Okay. So I do feel like communication has been kind of on pause for this connection here. Okay. Let me see what the block is for this. I'm gonna help you guys out. What's the block? Walking away. Okay, the block is, I feel like for some of you guys, if this person walked away, that's what you're kind of stuck on, is how they walked away. Try to shift your energy of like more positive. Like I say, if you start saying more positive things for like a week, just see what happens. It's free 99, right? So just start saying more positive things about you guys here and about yourself. And I feel like things will start definitely shifting in your life here. Okay. It says this person left. You leave too quickly when things get challenging, and stay and try to work it out. So it looks like one of you wanted to work it out and one of you didn't here. Okay. Another block, please. The pile 3. Incomplete. Okay. Here's the thing. Both of you feel very incomplete without each other. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Okay, so I feel like in this case, this card, look at that bread. It's like a heart here. I feel like you're getting, I want to say the words like you're getting stale. Like it feels like your heart chakra is blocking off or it's closing off because it's so dead set on this one person. Now, my manifestors, y'all know, I'm never going to say don't go for that one person. But what I'm seeing here is because this didn't work out, it's almost like your heart closed off to being aligned with somebody else. It's almost like if getting a vibe here for some of you guys, this may resonate, where it's like, I want this person or nobody at all. I'm definitely getting that kind of energy here because this person walked away, but you thought that this was your forever, okay? Now, again, there's something here about rivers, okay? So some of you guys may live near a river. See, there's another river here, and it's almost like he's walking across a bridge across a river here, okay? So there's something here about rivers, okay? Something here about, it's almost like there was a line drawn. There's like a line drawn. Interesting. Give me one more, actually. Love sucks. Okay, so yeah, it feels almost like you're in this energy here of love sucks. Like, why? So I feel like there's definitely energy here. I want this person or nobody at all. So make sure your heart is not blocked up. Start doing yourself a favor and start thinking more positively. I know it's hard sometimes, and when it's a habit to only think negative, but I think that if you start thinking more positively, just see what happens. Okay, just see what happens. All right. I'm always y'all's biggest fan. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna use this deck here. Something about the beach could be significant. The water, like for sure. A boat. All right, so let's see how you see this. Show me how you see it so we can get into the details. How do you see this person? The Strength card. Okay, so I feel like you're looking at this person like you have the ability to change. Why aren't you changing? You have the ability to, but why aren't... It's almost like you're kind of pointing the finger of like, why aren't you changing? You can do this. I know we can be together. But I feel like there's, the Devil card. And I feel like there's something here that it's almost mirroring back that there's an expectation of this person only having to do the work. But sometimes when we're that closed off, our heart chakra, it's like, even if this person came in right now, would you, if they said, oh my God, I love you, would you believe it right now? That's my question. Would you believe it if your heart is this closed off right now? It feels like some of you guys closed it off. Okay, so they're definitely wanting you to maybe spend more time outside. I've noticed that like spending more time, it's definitely gonna help balance you and ground you. How do you feel about this person here? We got the Five of Swords. There's definitely something here, like I said, a boat, okay, and now a boat came out, right? I feel like you feel like this person may have self-sabotaged this connection with you. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Kind of shipwrecked it, right? Where it's like it was going good and all of a sudden it like was shipwrecked. What do you want from this person? What do you want from them? The moon? Something about the beach. The moon? What do you want from them? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you're kind of like, I want this person to put in the work. Now, again, it feels almost like you're expecting that this person has to do all the work. Now, energies, when you learn, like I said, if you have positive energy and you're like, oh, this person does care about me, you'll see shifts happen in certain situations, right? When you start thinking that people see you differently, they'll start showing up differently. So I feel like if you're constantly thinking about the negative, I feel like this will put a rift between the two of you. Start thinking more positively about this person here, and I feel like you'll see a difference, okay? All right, so let's see. How does this person see you guys? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here about turning your back. Both of you are thinking about, see, that's the thing, is people mirror each other, especially when they're high level, like soulmate. You guys are both thinking about how this person walked away. You need to stop thinking about that. Instead, if you're concentrating on that, try to concentrate on what it would be like being back with them instead of focusing on that. Just like try to erase that from your memory. I was talking to, I think it's Pile 1, about like, jumping chapters, you know, like on a CD or DVD, excuse me, and you're like, just tell yourself, we're gonna skip to the good part, fuck the bullshit, skip to the good part, okay? And I feel like you'll have a more positive mindset here, especially if you're wanting this person back. Yeah, the Hierophant. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're concentrating on what went wrong instead of what could go right, okay? And what does this person want with you? The Star. This person does want to heal it, definitely. Person does want to heal it. All right, so what are their intentions? Three of Cups. This person does want to come together with you. Yep. And the Three of Wands. Some of you guys, this could possibly have been a third party in the past. Maybe that's what caused a rift. But I've got the King of Pentacles here. I feel like this person's getting more grounded. I feel like once you start grounding yourself, this feels like a high-level soulmate. It seems like most of you guys are there, resonate with me. Once you start thinking more positively, this person's going to show up differently is what I think. So try to forget about, I know it's easier said than done, but try to think more positively, and I think you'll see more movement here. The Eight of Cups, where they walk into. I always want to know where this Hermit. Some of you guys, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection here. They're doing a lot of introspective. Here's the King of Cups. They're very much sitting in their feelings for you. Very much sitting in their feelings for you. Here's the Justice. Yeah, they're getting balanced out too. So start thinking about, you know, not the negative and more the positive. I think you'll see some shifts happen here. All right. So if you guys want to book personal, I can dive into your story specifically. I'll put the link below if you guys are interested in that. Otherwise, I hope this helped whoever this is for. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. One of the other piles may resonate for you too. But thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. All right. Love you guys long time.